if your love language is good conversation and I'm a terrible conversationalist, then it's going to be hard to connect with you.
Have you ever been with somebody who had the same love language as you?
No.
Oh, no. It's been 2,000 days.
He said, I don't remember nothing from 2,000 days ago. If I don't like the thing that you do, but I like you and I'm supporting you, I'm just going to support your endeavors because I like you. We do that. I feel like we do that all the time with stuff. Because like, well, all right, what if you just can't see it, but they end up being fired a little bit later on after some practice?
It could happen. And then this conversation got me thinking like, my music might not even be good.
Right.
Get on my motherfucking face. Please.
Push the goddamn button.
Action.
And I got this question from, I'll link it somewhere in the description of the actual posted video. It was an interview, I forgot his name, but he been doing interviews lately, and they be at his house, and he was interviewing Money Long. And he had asked, if you could introduce a new love language, what would it be?
I would say good conversation.
That's good.
Yeah, like the conversation.
Or why good conversation?
I love good conversation.
That's it. That's all you got. All right. Moving on.
One that just came up with on the fly, I was gonna say music and live shows.
Music and live shows as a love language?
Mm-hmm.
Music and live shows as a whole love language.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what kind of live shows do you like to go to? We go to live shows together. We listen to music together. Similar with conversations, but I feel like the music sparks conversations. Like, what if we could have like a whole dialogue, like playing songs back to back? Like, this is how I'm feeling. Well, this is how I'm feeling, and then you have a conversation about that. That was just straight off the top of my head, though.
that's good. What about me?
She has nothing.
I'm glad you asked. I don't know, honestly. I was really thinking about it, and I didn't want to say food. Because I feel like everybody says that. But as a love language, so you said good conversation. You said music and live events. Live music events?
Yeah.
Not all live events, just live music events.
Yeah, let's keep it that. We can just keep it at music. Make life easy.
Why don't you just say music?
Okay, so we got good conversation. Music. What would another love language be? What do I like? This is a good question, guys. That's what you need to ask yourself first. What do you like? Maybe a new love language can be bad movies and TV shows. Bad, good movies and TV shows. Because I feel like if we could sit there and watch bad, good movies and TV shows, we could do anything. We could conquer the world.
Alright. I have an actual question.
He said, all right, let's get back to order because I don't know where we at right now.
I have a serious question.
But we off the rails. Go ahead, my bad.
What is the purpose of a love language?
I think the love language is how you connect with the person, right? Or how to best connect with the person. So, if your love language is good conversation, and I know that, like, if I'm fully aware of it, and I'm a terrible conversationalist, there's not going to be a way for us to truly connect. Like, if good conversations is your thing, but I keep buying you gifts, the gifts are just, they don't really mean much to you. They're like, oh, this is cool, but what?
Can we pause for a second? Your microphone is it okay there? Because
I don't even know. I didn't know it was there.
Okay.
All right, let me start again. Because, all right, you can edit that last part. But basically, if your love language is good conversation, and I'm a terrible conversationalist, then it's gonna be hard to connect with you. And if yours is good conversations. I'm fully aware that it's good conversations. But mine is gifts. So I keep giving you gifts. It's not going to mean anything to you. Or you're just going to be like, oh, this is cool. But you're going to be like, you're not speaking my language. You know? So I think that's
so you want people to speak to you through good, bad movies.
Yeah, because I feel like it's an acquired taste, right? It'd be funny. It'd be like, you could spark a good conversation. I don't know. It's like an experience. I feel like. And it could be like a good storyline, but the actors are terrible. And that'd be funny to me. Or it could be a terrible storyline, but the actors are amazing. And it'd be like, dang, this had potential to be a really good movie, you know? But it could spark conversation, spark laughter. Then if you got some snacks with it, it'd just be a good time. Lighthearted, nothing too heavy, but just a good, bad movie, you know? Yeah.
We listen. We don't judge. Nah, but cool.
Yeah, because there are a lot of those. I feel like there are a lot of them. But especially when you watch like the foreign movies, and sometimes those aren't, like, they're not terrible, but it'd be aspects of it that it'd be like, this was so unrealistic. Like, why? And it'd be good. But it'd be bad. Yeah, so I feel like if you can do that with me, we can do so many other things. It's like when Damani sits and watch Love Is Blind with me on accidentally on purpose. You know? That is a good bad show, I feel like. Cause it's terrible, but it's also good reality TV, but it's also very bad.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Yeah. But it starts conversation. You be sitting there because you be like, you can't be this dumb. And they be that dumb. Yeah. And we laugh together. We smile.
We cry.
Ain't cried yet. Cried from laughing. But, yeah. That's mine. But you want, I guess speaking to you through good conversation would be speaking to you directly. It's like actually speaking to you. All right, what are the love languages? The love languages are
Gift giving, quality time, words of affirmation. 2 more that I don't remember. Physical touch and good conversation.
Quality time, words of affirmation.
Yep.
Physical touch.
acts of service.
Acts of service.
Yeah.
Mine are gift giving and quality time.
Mine are acts of service, and I feel like my number 2 was quality time, but I can't remember. I just know my number 1 was acts of service.
Yeah, my number 1 was quality time, but I can't remember what the... Every other one don't really sound like it applies, so I'm just going to say I can't really remember. I mean, the other ones are okay, but...
Yeah. Like, for me and him, like, acts of service is mine. Acts of service on his list was the last. It was like either the last or the second to last one.
Yeah, I don't need nobody doing nothing for me. I appreciate when people do stuff for me, but I don't need you to do it. It's like, all right, thanks.
I don't need it. I just appreciate it. Because I do a lot of things myself.
Yeah, but like it gets you going.
I'll be like, yeah! Mm-hmm. Like, nah, I don't be like that. But, question about the music and live events being the love language. Like, is it that you want them to take you to music and live events?
No, I was more so just saying us doing those things together. Like,
okay.
Like whether it's like listening to music, making music, doing like, I don't know, just, having conversations around it. All of those things surrounding it, just think it would be cool.
Okay.
What do music tell y'all about people?
A lot. It can tell me like where your mindset is at. It can tell me like how you feel. It can tell me what kind of people you might resonate with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you find interesting, what makes you cry, what makes you laugh.
When you actually talk to people about like what type of music they like, I feel like you start to hear like a story. Like you start to hear more of their story. So like you can find out, like he said, what they resonate with, but a lot of times it's like why they resonate with this thing. Or what about it they're really drawn to. Even if it's just like, oh well, I just listen to the beat. And sometimes you might find like one person I was talking to, they were like, I like to listen to the beat first because I don't know what y'all saying. So like it's hard for me to understand because my first language is not English. So it's hard for me to understand what you're saying initially unless it's like very clear. But I can hear like the super vulgar stuff because that's usually like loud and stuff like that. But it takes me a little bit longer to catch on to the other stuff. And it's like, I think within the music that you listen to is like the story of your life.
What does the music you listen to tell you about yourself?
The music that I listen to, what does it tell me about me?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the music that I listen to tells me that I love love. I love the joys of love. I've experienced and witnessed the lows of love, but I am still a love enthusiast. I don't know. I feel like somebody else would have to tell me what the music I listen to tells them about me, because I know me. So I'm gonna say what I think based off of. But so what y'all tell me what y'all think the music I listen to tells y'all about me.
I don't even really know what you listen to.
What do I listen to? I think lately I've been listening to more Afro beats than anything, but I listen to the Jasmine Sullivans of the world, the Brandies, I don't know that I listen to like more recent music as often. We talked about this. I listen to her. I would have to look at my phone and see who I actually be listening to, honestly. But a lot of times now, if I'm not listening to our stuff or something that's like older, I'll put my phone on the forever mode and then just let it play from. I'll either start from like Tim's or I'll start it from. It really depends on who I'm in the mood to listen to. Ari Lennox or somebody. Sometimes I do that with the French music. I don't know what they saying, but I like it.
Listen to the beat.
I listen to the beat and I try to listen to the words.
Yeah, and I was gonna say sometimes with some of the songs, I don't personally resonate with anything that they talk about. It could be violence. It could be something about the opposite gender. Like it could be something that I just don't resonate with. I just like how they said it, or I might just like how bold the person was. Like, dang, that's good, because I would have never said that out loud if I was you. But I commend you for saying that, because wow, that's wild. So like I think it just. Yeah, and I think it's just cool. Like I think it has just so many aspects that you can resonate with, and then that eventually transform and cascade into some conversation or just like understanding. And it usually comes from music. I don't know if people pay attention to music as much as they used to in terms of that experience of like listening to music, because I feel like it's a lot more in the background. But yeah, I think you can learn a lot about people just by seeing like who some of their favorite artists are, what songs that they're like really into right this second. You're like, oh wow, you like that because you're going through something, or you like that because you're having a great day, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what do that tell you about yourself? Based off who you listen to. So based off your favorite artist, what's the commonality?
I would need more time, but I mean, it just depends. Like I think it would for me. The people who I've listened to right now, I think they say they're like extremely honest. Yeah, they're extremely honest. But then there's sometimes where I listen to stuff that it just sound good. I don't even care what you're saying. So I think for me it just depends. I think it might just shows that I'm a versatile human, that I like different things. I don't. I'm not even sure.
But anyway, what does the music that you listen to tell you about you? Want to know about everybody else?
I'm hopeful.
Uh-huh.
I'm lonely.
You lonely?
By choice.
Oh, okay. You changed that up real quick.
I was still going.
Okay, my bad.
Or I feel lonely even if I'm not alone. But I'm hopeful.
You feel lonely by choice? I just want to know, because you changed the last one, so I just want to know.
Like, mentally.
Oh, okay.
Like, based off how I perceive stuff and look at stuff and how I be feeling, I be lonely. And that goes back to the topic because my love language is a good conversation. And people don't be conversating with me the way I be getting the conversations to conversate.
See, they don't be connecting with you. I feel like if you speak somebody's love language, like that's a direct, like literally a direct connection to the person.
It's like the skip line when you at the club.
Yeah.
You get there, it's 3 lines. Got the VIP, got the regular line, got the skip line.
Yeah.
And you find out the love language.
You
You're in the skip line.
Right.
Yeah, but also, just like in general, like it's easier to communicate with two people who speak in the same language.
That's very true. That is very true.
I mean, you can attempt. If I'm speaking Chinese and you got Spanish, we can see how far we can get. But
no.
That's gonna be it. That's not even how you say no in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
How you say no in Chinese? I thought no was no in every language.
No.
Oh dang, sorry.
That's that American brainwashing.
They'll probably both understand it, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's English. That's a whole third language. Spanish says no too. So
French say no.
Yeah. It's slightly different.
Dang. That's why I was failing.
Yeah. I was about to say Japanese no is yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Everybody got a different no.
Where all no's aren't created equal.
Exactly.
Well, they create equal. All no's aren't pronounced equally.
They not made the same.
But I also think that, so like, knowing somebody's love language off the bat, I think could be a little dangerous. Because people be manipulative sometimes. So if I know this is your love language, then I can like, some people be like, oh, I could just do this, and then, and they don't reveal who they really are. And then it's like, this ain't love. This ain't love. If it wasn't why my heart cold. Y'all get that later.
That's funny.
Well.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys ever stayed with somebody long term that you guys had different love languages? Like, I know you did, but like I'm saying, like, more so like, or maybe let me actually ask a different question. Have you ever been with somebody who had the same love language as you?
No.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah, I met somebody that speak my actual love language. It's amazing.
But you don't know.
Nah, I can't remember.
What's their love language?
It's been 2,000 days.
He said, I don't remember nothing from 2,000 days ago. Well, remember somebody's love language?
Make sure y'all stream Reese's EP.
Lonely Love Letters is out now.
It's up here in the. Oh no, it's not up here. They won't let us link nothing yet. It's in the description, y'all. Go grab that. Grab that EP. You'll understand why it's been 2,000 days. But okay, so man, that's funny. They spoke your love language, but you don't remember what their love language was. How would you feel if somebody out the gate just automatically knew your love language? I guess you just telling the world right now.
Understood.
What if they was lying?
That man fell in love.
What if they really wasn't good at conversations, but they watched the podcast?
Watching the podcast not going to help you conversation.
What if
All right, what if they were good at conversation, but the conversation that you and them had weren't? Like, those conversations weren't good, but they were a good conversationalist in general.
Then they not my type of conversationalist.
Mm.
I guess. On to the next.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So what is good conversation to you?
Good conversation to me is active listening and active speaking. I don't know.
If you don't know how the person's just supposed to be, what you're supposed to know with a good conversation. She showing up, active listening.
You gotta figure it out as the conversation goes. I don't think you could be a good conversationalist and not know how to conversate.
I mean, I think.
Go ahead. No, you was talking.
I think that you can be a good conversationalist in certain areas and not so good in others.
Yeah, so if I give out what's the blueprint of what's a good conversationalist, they might be lying and just be like, all right, we just gonna talk about this. I mean, I need a well-rounded conversationalist.
Are you a well-rounded conversationalist?
Mm-hmm.
And what if that's not their love language? Are you going to be fine with speaking their love language?
Yeah.
He's like, I think so. Maybe. It's been about 2,000 days. I'm not sure.
I thought you were about to ask something else.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right, what if they were a bad conversationalist, but they was trying?
That's good.
How bad is the conversation?
That's subjective. I mean, let's say like it's bad enough for you to be like, ooh, this bad, but not bad enough for you to be like, I never want to talk to you again.
Is it funny bad? Is it like a good bad movie?
Nah, it's like this is
like
cringy.
a bad movie.
Yeah.
But like not bad enough for you to get up and walk out the theater, but bad enough to be like, you know what? That needs work.
What she look like?
So at the end of the day, if all else fails,
I don't know.
like, would you be willing to work with somebody to become a better conversationalist? Is more so what I'm asking.
I believe so. I don't be feeling like I be having good conversations all the time, but I know how to have a conversation.
Okay.
I have more decent, good conversations than bad conversations under my belt.
So how many times you got to talk to them in order for you to, like, this is for both y'all. How many times do you feel like you need to speak to a person to know whether or not they're good, they have a good conversation or not?
Once.
What if they was nervous?
I don't think. Yeah, nah. You can still tell. I feel like you can tell.
I'm gonna say like 3 times, because like the first one, it might be a setting thing, so like you might not know. You might be a more shy individual and don't want to talk in this setting. Maybe you don't like everybody that's in the room. You haven't met me, but you like, I'm not talking to nobody. And like the second time, it might be like us just still kind of feeling each other out. After the third time, it's like, okay, I can kind of tell if I can. Yeah, so I'll give people three chances. Usually I can usually tell in the first one, but giving people grace.
I feel like you could tell based off the interaction, gestures, mannerisms, responses. You could tell somebody like holding back or if they're actually nervous. Like you could tell these things if you actively listening. That's part of the good conversation. So even if I'm giving you a good conversation and you holding back because you like, I'm unsure. I can feel that and see that. I'm like, okay, good conversation. You don't want to give all the good conversation up at once.
Okay.
Respectable, classy.
I'll say
real demure, real cutesy.
Okay. I was gonna say, what if the person that you are interested in doesn't think you're a good conversationalist?
That's fine.
Then okay.
And then I write my music.
Then you write your music?
Heartbreak song.
Oh man.
That is funny.
He just switched it to a new love language. He just switched it to music now.
He did.
And then if that don't work, I'm gonna switch to bad movie. Like, yo, come watch this movie with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I think not even watch this movie with me. I think you'll love this movie.
Be like, nah, it's not good, but it's not
bad.
bad.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
This is a random question in regards to the movie thing. Like, how do y'all feel if somebody recommends something that they think you would love and you don't like it?
Somebody did that to me. Bad Boys 3, 4, whatever the last one was. That movie trash.
Who recommended it, Mom?
Yeah.
How did you feel when it was? That's funny.
I was like, you terrible.
But like, I don't think Mom counts. Mom just like Bad Boys, so she was gonna watch it regardless. And they got older, she got older.
That's funny.
You know.
Yeah, she just happy to see Will and Martin still moving,
Yeah.
shaking and moving.
Limber.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. But I think I sent somebody a bad song before. I went back and listened to it. I was like, this wasn't a good one. This wasn't a good one to say.
So if somebody recommends a bad movie or a bad song to you, are you taking their recommendation, all of their recommendations after that with a grain of salt, or are you giving them another chance? For either one of you guys.
Go ahead.
I didn't even answer the first question yet.
So all right, yeah, how do you feel when people send you something, they were like, you would love this, and you watch it?
I'd be like, you don't even know me at all. You know nothing about me. If you think I would like this, you know nothing about me. And then, yes, I take everything after that with a grain of salt. Because I'm like, you don't even know me for real. Clearly. Because then if you come to me like, you would love this. Like, not even like, hey, I think you might like this a little bit. You know, this might be something that you're interested in. But if you come to me like, you would love this. Like, I know for a fact, this going to be your thing. I love it. You going to love it. And I don't love it, then I'm going to be like, you don't know me. You don't know me. You might holler in the street, but remember, you don't know me.
He said holler in the street.
I don't know.
I thought you might catch me in the street with
I don't
Pepper, you don't know me. Yeah. Holler in the street is different.
I don't know. That's just what I heard. That's what I got from the
The
thing.
message, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I would take everything else with a grain of salt. Because then it's like, oh, you just recommended stuff that you like, not because you think that I would actually like it. Or you might think that I like everything that you like, and that might not be true. Because you don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? What about you, though?
I give people a pass on the first one. I'm just gonna be like, all right, let me, maybe they'll have an off day. I've had off days. I might recommend somebody listen to something. I'm like, you know what? I misread the room. You ain't going through this. This ain't the song for you. Let me go back in my. Let me go back in my bag. This was the actual one. So I try to give people enough. Just a one strike policy. Because after that first one, I'm like, that one wasn't really the one for me.
Yeah, I think off the first one, I'm already like, yeah, you don't know me, but I'll give you another chance. Like, you can still recommend stuff to me, but if you ask me how it is, I'm gonna tell you, like, I didn't like it. I don't like that, no. Mm-mm. But I had a question for you.
Okay.
Going back to the music, what if the person doesn't like the same music as you?
Oh, they're willing to listen.
What if they're willing to listen, but they don't appreciate it?
Do they only want to listen to their kind of music and never want to listen to mine?
They're willing to listen to your music because of you. Not that they just be like, yeah, let's listen to some of your favorite artists. They want to listen to their music, but they like you, so they're going to listen to your music. The music that you like. They like your actual music, but...
I was going to say the opposite. They want to listen to every type of music except your music.
I mean, I've dated people that didn't like my music. It didn't really bother me. I made some good songs out of it. So just kind of used it.
Wow.
Man. But yeah, I think I think it's fine as long as there's a level of understanding, right? Because, like, you may not like this music, but if you can at least attempt to see why I like it, I'm okay with that.
Okay. And if they still don't like it,
Then that's fine. You know, music it's about taste. You know, some people don't got good taste, and that's okay.
So then, do you continue to date that person or no?
I think I can.
Even if they don't got good taste, and music is your love language.
I think I can. I mean, I could. I think it is as long as there's a level of understanding. As long as you know that this is the lens that I see the world through, I'm okay. I'm okay with you not understanding, like, why, but you not wanting to understand why bothers me more than you just not getting it.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, the you not understanding it is like, okay, cool, maybe I can help you understand. You not wanting to understand means that you don't care to get to know me on a deeper level, and I can't do nothing with that.
That's more interesting.
You're gonna be sending songs like, all right, this is gonna be the one. She's gonna be like, that song wasn't good. All right, this one gonna be the one. Hey.
Yeah.
And y'all have both dated people who did not like y'all music. Well, you dated somebody that didn't like your music? Your music?
Nah, I dated somebody that don't listen to my music.
Okay.
In my mind, that's it felt like, hey, it's the same
thing.
thing. In my mind, that's what it felt like. It was like, if you ain't gonna support it, I guess you don't like it. Because people typically support things that they like.
Yeah. So how did that feel, though? Like, what did you do?
I made some music about it, and then I just was like, yeah, they don't know what they talking about.
Was you still dating them?
For a little bit. I just didn't talk to them about
music?
Yeah, just talked about other stuff.
Did that burn you up inside?
I wouldn't say burn me up. I mean, I was a little, I don't know, warm, I guess, but wasn't burnt up or nothing. I was just like, all right, they don't know what they're talking about. It's like, this is talking about my music, but look at the music you listen to. It's like, you're not even going through that. But anyway.
What about you?
Can you re-ask the question?
How did you feel about them not listening to your music? Did it burn you up inside?
I wouldn't say burn me up inside, but I feel like if I make music and we together, you should know the words to my songs. Mm-hmm. That's just how I feel. I
agree. It's common courtesy.
Yeah.
Common courtesy. I don't know why I said it like that.
So then I guess and it's also, I'm sure people have asked this kind of question before, but like, what if your significant other makes music and they music trash?
I don't know. I feel like at that point, if you make music and I make music and your music is trash, meaning that I don't like your music, then we just shouldn't be together. For me, because I don't know that I cannot say anything. Like, I'm going to want to tell you. And I don't know how receptive, like, that person would be to it. So, yeah.
I was just going to say, I don't think we would make it to a relationship if they made music and their music trash.
Why?
Because I don't like your music.
Well, what if they have amazing qualities and everything else, man? Like, well, you know, great conversation. That's your love language. So who cares if they don't make good music? Their conversation is amazing. It's immaculate.
But it will trouble me if I don't enjoy the thing that you do. Like, because if you don't enjoy it, how do you support it? Like, how do you genuinely support it?
Yeah.
Or be like, I keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I think that's just as simple as supporting the person. Like, as long as the person isn't doing something to harm themselves, but like if you just making trash music,
but in the
it's like listen, I don't like it, but hey, you going crazy over there. You keep doing your thing. Like I
That's lying.
I feel like in the back of my head, I'm just gonna be thinking, but I want you to stop.
Yeah,
like you need to stop, and that's not that. Yeah, I feel like that's a form of lying.
No, it's not. To me, it's not, because it's like if I don't like the thing that you do, but I like you and I'm supporting you, I'm just gonna support your endeavors because I like you. We do that. I feel like we do that all the time with stuff. Like there's stuff that, listen, this I don't really like this, but because you're doing it, I'm gonna support you just because I like you as an individual.
But when you're dating somebody, right? Like I don't want to hurt your feelings and tell you that I think your music is trash, but like when you're dating somebody, you want to have that. At least I want to have that, be able to have that level of honesty and like be open about this thing, because then for me it's just gonna kind of be lingering. And like if you want me at your studio sessions or your concerts or something, like I don't want to sing along because I don't like the music. So, I don't feel like I feel like music, and this is for me personally, is such a part of me that I don't know. I don't feel like it could work. But I also feel like I would rather me tell you than my family. So somebody got to tell you, because my family's going to say something.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't tell the person. I'm just saying that I feel like, to me, it sounds wild to say, I can't support you in this because I don't think you're good at this.
I can support you from a distance as a friend. I can't be in this relationship at that point because I want to be able to sing along and enjoy the music of whoever I'm dating. Like, if we're dating. Like, I want to enjoy, like, I want to cheerfully support and not reluctantly support.
For me, now, I might have a teeth switch. I still agree that it's 95% of a chance that we won't make it to a relationship if your music is trash. But it's a 5% chance that if everything else is good and your shows, your performances is amazing, I could be in the front row jumping up and down singing a song if the performance is a performance. Because the performance is going to make the music sound amazing. You might not...
That's wild. Yo, wild for that. Yo.
I'm not switching up on that. But my one stipulation would be, can I help you? Can I support you in the way of like...
All right, let's say it's not music. Let's say it's cooking. If they're a terrible cook, are you still gonna support them if they wanted to go out and be a chef? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go to school for that.
So that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
The difference is, let me tell you what the difference is.
That's
when it comes to
crazy.
musicians, right? When it comes to musicians, a lot of musicians be coming out the gate like, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. And then when you have an honest conversation with them about like, hey, you're not the best, but you have potential. You know, they don't take too well to that. But like, if you're going to pursue something like being a chef, you know there's steps to like learning and stuff like that. A lot of times with music, I'm just talking. Listen,
that's crazy.
He'll be coming out the gate like, I'm just amazing, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, and then not that you aren't amazing, right, in your own right, but we still got some growing. You know, people don't be wanting to grow, but when you're pursuing, you know, to be a chef, you know you're going to grow to that spot.
No, I mean that's not that. Hold on. First of all, just because you go to culinary and you start doing that, don't mean you're necessarily gonna get better. You could just be terrible at cooking in general.
You could be, but you went to school. Like people, you know, you training a little bit. People don't be trying to train. They just be trying to jump out there. You know, no parachute, just. No training, no nothing. They don't listen to the instructions before the guy tells you to jump out the plane. They just be like, I know what to do. I've been on a plane before. We on a commercial flight and you decide, I'm just... Why was that the sound effect? Not sure, but...
So when you jumping out of the plane without a parachute, it might happen.
It might. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, without a parachute, it's a... But
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's different. The mentality that is typically seen within the two professions are a little bit different. And I've witnessed both.
That's crazy to me.
But also people in culinary school be acting like they the shit too, and they don't always be that great either. So, but I'm just saying.
But all right, regardless, let's say they don't think that they're amazing, but they just want to pursue something. Like, are you not gonna support them because they're not good at it?
It's not even that I'm not supporting them. That's the thing.
That's what y'all just said.
It's no.
Y'all said, listen, if I don't like your music, the relationship done. So we might as well not we can't kick it. I'm not even in. It's like lying to you. I don't even want to support. I'm not gonna be at the show singing the lyrics. I don't like the lyrics. I'm not gonna be there. Like, you not supporting.
Can we work together to build this thing up? You know, I don't think that it's not supporting. Sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and recognize that you don't know how to not say anything sometimes. And it's going to burn you up inside to not give the critiques. So you have to walk away and be strong.
That's crazy.
I was about to say, if we already in a relationship and then you wake up like, I want to make music, I support it.
I think that's different.
Okay, so if y'all are just...
If I meet you and I hear your music and everything, you know, first impression is everything. Yeah, first impression is everything. But if there's hope, like some people be having good melodies or good this and that, and it's like, oh, I see. But if I can't see the vision,
that's so wild to me, man. Because like, what if you just can't see it, but they end up being fired a little bit later on after some practice?
It could happen. And then this conversation got me thinking like, my music might not even be good.
Right.
So they might be thinking the same thing about me. Like, nah, he handsome. I love it, but the music, that's not it. He need to stick to drawing.
You know?
And I'm well aware that could be somebody's perspective of me.
That's wild.
Listen, man. I think it's different though if you're already in a relationship and they wake up and they're like, I want to pursue music, because then it's like, all right. I think it's
wild for that, man. That's a wild take.
I don't even know you. You want me to just...
What's your take on it?
For me, it's like, I'm okay with supporting you, and as long as you're not doing something that's gonna hurt you, hurt somebody else, right? And like, if you, I'm okay with supporting you in something that you genuinely love, even if I don't like the thing that you make. Like, you may be like, I love making cups, like clay cups or whatever, doing pottery, but every cup you make is trash. I'm not gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I can't really support this because it's like you just wasting money, you wasting clay. It's like, nah, I can still support because like I see that you have a genuine love for this thing. So I'm like, all right, cool, I can support you even if I don't like the thing that you're doing. I can tell. That doesn't mean that you can't tell them like, hey, yo, this ain't good. But they'll be like, you know what? I'm just not gonna show up to your shows. Have somebody else show up to the show, sing the lyrics. I can't do it in good conscience. In good conscience, I can't sing the lyrics. The lyrics is trash. I can't sing them.
I think the thing is that I don't necessarily want to, I guess, mismanage someone's dream at that point because I'm not healed enough. to not say anything. Remember when you used to send me stuff, like when we first met and you sent me the song with you and John? It was the music video.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had asked me my opinion, and I just went on. I sent the longest text message ever about, this was cool, but this wasn't, and this needs to be fixed, and but all in all, da 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 da, ripping it to shreds. I don't do that anymore. But I don't know that mentally I could handle. If I really I think maybe it might be something where I would want to help, and it's it's not my responsibility to help, but I also would love to enjoy your music. But I don't want to offend you. for no reason. And I don't want you to feel like you should quit if there's potential there. So it's me. It's me. It's me, not you.
All right, slight shift.
I was gonna say if it's bad, but I enjoy it.
That's like a good bad movie.
But that was gonna be kind of my next question. If you don't like it at all, is there any chance of you ever liking it?
It could get better.
I feel like the chance depends on how much of their life I get to experience and how much of their life is actually in their music. So then, once I experience their life and see how they look at things, see how life is from their lens, the music will make a lot more sense. And I may like the music a lot better because now it's like, that's why you said that. See, we come from two different worlds. I ain't know that.
Okay, so just to make sure, so
there's room for improvement.
So yeah, the room for improvement is dependent upon you seeing the rest of their life, like seeing all of the rest, like the rest of. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding.
What question was I answering?
I'm asking is.
Sorry.
I was gonna say if it's something that you don't like, is there a chance for you to like end up liking it at some point? Like, is there any room for you to?
It's
like
room
it?
for that. That's not my answer. Wasn't the only thing. That was just an example of a thing.
I was gonna say I don't think that the potential is dependent on the rest of their life. I think that sometimes with songs, the more you hear it, the more you start to like it. So like that might be a thing too. I think that if I like you enough, I can look past it, but it's still going to linger in the back of my mind. And then I'm going to be wondering, like, I'm going to either be wondering, like, how do I tell this person this thing? Or, because I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to tell them at some point. Like, because I don't want to be walking down the aisle and then suddenly I'm like, I hate your music. But I do. I love you. That type of thing. That was a bit extreme. But yeah. And then the other thing is, it's going to be that, or I'm going to be constantly thinking about how I can work with you to improve your music. And I don't know. That's a lot.
That's so interesting because, like, for me, as long as I can get to a level of understanding about why you enjoy what you're doing, like, I can, like, outside, again, as long as you're not doing nothing crazy, not hurting people or yourself, as long as I can come to some kind of understanding, like, I'm always supporting you. I'll let you be bad until you good. Like, I'm okay with that.
Is anybody's music really trash if it's just self-expression?
I guess not. But I think music is all so...
Nah, nobody's music really trash because it's subjective.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all subjective. So, like, technically, yes, it can still be trash to somebody. Like, but no, because there's going to be somebody out there that likes it. But it's not me. So, like, maybe we should just part ways,
All right, this is my last question in regards to this. So, what if you guys are hanging out, you guys are hitting it off, you haven't talked about music at all, and then eventually you find out that they make music and it's trash? Are you guys sticking with them, or you guys like, you know what, this ain't gonna work?
I'm gonna be like, oh man. How do I find out? Do they show me the song, or do I just happen to find it?
You happen to find it.
Damn. I'll probably stick around, if I like them enough. And I'll probably be like, what is this? Whatever this thing is. Insert CD here. There's no CDs. There are CDs still, but MP3 song here. What is this? And then we'll see what happens. I don't know. I've never been in this situation, so like I really don't know. How about you?
Question again?
I knew he was gonna ask that. I was gonna say, what if you were talking to somebody, you guys are hitting it off, and then you find out that their music is trash?
Oh.
Then they just make music.
I also might not bring it up. I might act like I never saw it.
I would sing the song.
So you supporting at that point?
I mean, if I know you, I'm gonna support
Yeah,
it. But
I'll
if it's just a stranger and I'm like,
wait, this is like how long we was dating for?
Y'all be needing so many stipulations.
Because
So many
if
details.
we just met, we only had one date, I'm probably not bringing it up.
Let's say a month.
A month, then I'm probably walking in there like, I always wanted a brother.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just singing whatever their song is, but like, okay.
So-
That'll probably be my response. Okay.
So if y'all meet them and it's trash, it's a no-go.
I don't know, like, can we be friends first? This feels like a lot.
That's crazy.
Can we be friends? Can I get to know the person?
yeah, I don't know.
I really don't know what I would do in this scenario. Just like in general, honestly. But yeah. It will probably, I don't know. I feel like it will burn me up inside. I'm not that healed yet, clearly. So what about you?
I feel like we good. I don't care about the music.
Or now fashion. You can't dress.
Yeah, if you can't dress.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, we just don't resonate on the same frequency. like our fabrics ain't even cut from the same cloth.
It's
Like,
not
I don't
even that.
even know. Like,
If you can't dress, you can learn how to dress. I mean, you can learn how to do anything. So
Same
Same
music,
thing with music.
anything. So
Yeah.
if everything good,
I-
cool. I mean, I'm learning how to dress
Yeah.
now, but I'm going on 2,000 days. So
I think it's more so like really a mindset thing of like I don't know. Do you want to continue to like grow in this area? I think maybe that's it. Because a lot of people go into, and this isn't just about music, but a lot of people in a lot of areas of their life are like, I'm good. I don't need to make any changes. I don't need to grow at all. So it's like a thing where even if it's like the music isn't great or the fashion isn't great, it's like, do you want to learn how to do more in this area? Like, because I think it's more so because I care about music so much that I don't want you to put out anything that's bad. So I would want to help you. Like, I would want to be like, all right, how can we make this better? Da 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 da. Because I care about it so much. Even with the chef thing, because like if you can't cook, I would probably want to teach you how to cook some stuff. At least one or two staples, you know, so you could survive on your own. But you know, I'm learning. Well, yeah, I'm learning to not help people and to support, but knowing who I am and where I'm at. It's like, it's a matter of like, okay, I'm passionate about this thing. I'm passionate about this thing. So is this a case where you feel like you the greatest rapper, greatest singer alive, or are we growing? Because I'm still growing with my music, with my food, with my fashion, all of the things. I'm still growing. So I want to know that like that you're doing the same. Clean that up real nice. No, that's really like.
yeah, I had a feeling. That's funny.
After thinking about all of this stuff, it's like, nah, but like, cause you can learn how to do anything. You can learn how to be better. Like, even us learning how to make beats. My first set of beats were trash. So, but I learned how to, I kept going. So it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, you can learn anything. You can learn how to make beats, make food. You can learn how to speak somebody else's love language.
Yeah. Right.
Just take some
time.
intention, some time, grace, and understanding.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what matters the most. You got any more questions?
Nah, that's all I got. I emptied the clip.
You got anything else to say? All right, y'all. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Grae Area Podcast.
Grae.
Yes. Comment below and let us know if you could introduce a new love language. What would it be? Comment below and let us know if you could introduce a new love language. What would it be? We had good conversation, music, and good bad movies. Okay. So let us know, comment below. We'd love to hear your answers. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And also, if you want to watch this podcast live and early, as well as get access to other content, definitely join our Patreon. But also check the description for all of the things that we have going on. We got music, we have art, we have other videos, podcasts, journals, and all of the things. We got so much in store for you guys. So check the link in the description. Stream our song, Get Out My Face. Well, I'm Shaquia D.
Body, mind, breathing, tin ear.
It's your boy Damani.
Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Grae Area podcast. If you like this video, you're going to love the one that's linked on the screen. I think it's over here. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Adios.
Stay blessed. Stay black, people.
You say what? And know yourself. Know your worth. Jukebox, me with another jam. Get on my face. Get on my motherfucking face. Please. Push the goddamn button.